I'm in San Diego. Our team just flew in to help a team get ready for a really high stakes meeting, a big presentation. And I've been reflecting recently on what we've done this year. We transform experts into magnetic and inspirational leaders. A lot of very technical people are now becoming the leaders inside of their company, and we help make sure that they are inspiring. And what we do is way bigger than public speaking coaching or the messaging or media training or any kind of communications training. We transform these experts. Have you ever seen a speaker close their eyes too much when they're presenting to their teams because they're trying to hide something or they're trying to not be seen? We work on that and we fix it. Someone who has a shaky voice or they do not evoke confidence in the people that they are presenting to, that is coachable. That is something we work on. And I'm thinking about something that keeps coming up, and it blows away our team every time I see it and I call it out, just because I keep seeing it over and over again. And there's no research, there's no study. I'm just saying 11 years of coaching high-performing individuals, I keep seeing this, and it's such an easy tweak. I've had a couple presidents of organizations who they constantly clear their throat when they're getting ready, they're speaking, they need to speak for 40 minutes at a big annual meeting. They need to present and they're constantly clearing their throat. And this keeps happening. I will just say, let's stop for a second. And I ask, what do you drink all day? And it keeps coming up. They'll say Diet Coke all day, no water. I'll say, please do me a favor and stop drinking that just for a couple weeks and tell me what happens. I even had an organization that said, we know you're really into making sure you're all holistic and you help the leader completely, but please do not bring up Diet Coke. Our president will not stop drinking Diet Coke. And I had to do it because 30 minutes in, he was still doing that. And his team kind of like rolled their eyes. They're so afraid of telling the guy to not drink Diet Coke anymore. 6 months later, when he gave his speech, he didn't clear his throat. He thanked me privately on LinkedIn. Thank you. Like, nobody told me this. This just happened 2 weeks ago. A guy got up we do a 3-day intensive for big companies. And he got up on day 1, did that. Day 2, I called it out. I said, tell me, what do you drink? What do you like to drink all day? And he said, he had his can right there. He said, Diet Coke. You could just name the pop, okay? But I'm just seeing it happen with Diet Coke. It just keeps coming up with Diet Coke. Day 3, when he spoke again, he got up on stage, big applause. I said, what happened? What changed? You didn't clear your throat. You sounded like a confident expert. We heard you. There were no distractions. And he looked down sheepishly and he said, I haven't had a Diet Coke in 24 hours since yesterday morning. I heard you and I wanted to try it. I didn't believe it, but I wanted to try it. He was not clearing his throat. He wasn't dehydrated. He wasn't looking for that fluid. His throat was great. He drank water, green tea, whatever. And he wasn't drinking that, which was really hashing out his vocal cords and his throat. It keeps happening. So take a look at all the things you do and what is not optimizing you as a leader. What's not helping you cut out the distractions and be more influential and be more magnetic. Look at all the things. But that's why we do a very holistic approach to our coaching. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it.